Hello, Bill Molyneux here, December 18th, 2024. Well, have you ever had a project that you bought something and you wanted to build it for your wargaming table and terrain? Not talking figures, but terrain. And you just haven't gotten to it. Well, I bought teddy bear fur to make the Viking Long House over a year ago. And we're going to be at the Virginia house for over a week. And I have all my Vikings, my Raven Feast stuff is there. And anyhow, I'm going to throw together a very fast, simple log house. And maybe this will get some of you off your couches and work on a project too. Now, there are several videos out there on building these. And I am in no way trying to say that my log house is going to be super awesome, because it's just going to be good enough for me to throw on the table. So I've cut out for the cardboard. I'm going with 6.5 high cardboard. I put duct tape on the corners. I have tacky glue. I'm going to glue it down to this baseboard. Okay, so I can remove the duct tape later. Now, for our roof, I've cut out the roof here. There we go. And then our teddy bear fur. And we won't tell Goober about this. Now I have, it looks like, we won't say what it looks like. But anyhow, I have to zap it down with the, and trim it a bit so it doesn't look like Chewbacca the Wookiee. And, but, and I have some wood to place on it. So that's where we're at. So, and our first thing here is we're going to take this base, and I'm simply going to drop the camera down more. And I don't know if this video will get much views, but the whole idea is just to get, I'm ashamed it's taken me, oh gosh, a year. I bought the teddy bear for over a year ago to use for the Raven Feast game at the Jamestown plantation. Jamestown history site. And I never built it. And I'm ashamed that it's taken this long. I will be once again at the Jamestown site, from what I've been told by Justin and James Curtis, for the timeline in March that they have. And we'll be running miniature war games at that site. And if we're at the same spot, we'll be in the hallway of time, I guess you'd call it. So we have some glue down. Now, you're asking probably why I'm not using my hot glue gun. It's simple. I'm not sure what I've done with it. Okay, so we have our basic structure up, and make sure our roof is still looking okay. That it is. Okay. Now we have our teddy bear fur. We'll take our building and let this dry. We'll set it over here. So I cut out this cardboard in 20 minutes. I'm not planning on having this win any kind of an award or anything in that sense. I'm just simply trying to have just get the darn log house built, since I failed to get it done. Okay, so we're going to take our tacky glue and put some tacky glue down. Do you ever have projects that you're trying to work on in your wargaming world and you just don't have time, or um, especially if you're still working like I am? I have another 16 months to go before I can retire, hopefully, unless my wife has other plans for me, or we have, you never know what could happen. But so here we go. Now, the giant Wookiee effect. So we definitely need to go more towards this end. Okay. And if you're doing this yourself, I guess you should place it right side up. Okay. So we got little nubblies in here. And then it folds. Now we could put the fireplace, the hole here. I have not bothered to do that, but it can easily be cut in. And so you can cut in here and here and make the rectangle hole, which I'll do at a different time. So we have our roof. Now, I need wood slats. I need a few wood slats for it, for the walls. Now I could cut pieces of cardboard and glue on there. Lots of different options. And I could also look in my junk pile of wood. And I'm sure you probably have some kind of a tub with odds and ends, such as like this one. We'll just see what we have in here for wood. So we have lots of dowels, but not much in the way of wood. I'm going to pause the camera while I look some more. Okay, well, welcome back. As this is slowly drying, we're going to put a bead of glue on the corners here. And I will probably put a post on each corner, with a wooden dowel of some type. So and zap here. Now, this is not going to win any kind of awards like a Jack Brendel or anyone from the, it's made to try to make this in an hour. Good enough for the Wargaming Boathouse. That's right, because I plan on trying to do a game in the boathouse this Christmas week. I don't know what I plan on having doing another Korean War game there in Virginia, and I also plan on doing a Vikings game. So there we go. And of course, nothing is perfect in this world. I'll get people that will sometimes wonder about what I do, but something that's interesting that, you know, you never know what people are going through. So sometimes you need to be compassionate in life too. A person could have a sick relative or problems at work. It's sort of a cruel world out there at times. So there's our roof. Okay, now so that's sort of what it's looking like. We'll pull this off. Now I'd mentioned about the dowels on the corners. So there's okay. So I know it gets snapped about there. And there we go. There. So a post. Just a simple post. And we'll put another one there. So what do you think of the log house, the long house? That went flying. Live action here at Bill's War Game World. So it's sort of a interesting just throwing something together sometimes. I had a very rough day today at work. I drive all over Maryland and as a sales rep, and sometimes I'm also in other states too. But driving and bad traffic, um, it can get to you. So I got my 4 posts in. Okay, and then we have our roof. Now I need to make a wooden door, which is no big deal. I'm just probably going to cut there. Now this will all be flocked with flocking material. This will be coated down with some white Elmer's glue. Okay. And the best part is it didn't really cost anything but a thing of teddy bear fur at Walmart and some cardboard. Um, all terrain makers work very hard. They make very little from the time it takes for them to build something. And yes, I did see some beautiful 28mm longhouses for sale at Fallen, but they weren't 54 and they were quite expensive. And that's the price of our hobby. And you can purchase longhouses too. So I want to just bring that up. I saw 15mm and 28s. And so, what do you think? We'll get I gotta brush down the roof with some Elmer's glue mixed with water. We'll probably cut out the square for the vent for the fire But right now, we just got to put a few wooden slats on the sides. And, you know, I have a long house for my Raven Feast game that with some flocking and a little bit more paint. We'll remove the duct tape, of course, and we'll paint the interior, and the floor will be brown. This will be flocking green, and probably total time to make this is 2 hours, maybe 3 with the painting and drying. So that's about it for today. I'm trying to do some last minute videos to keep the videos going because we're trying to raise our last bit of money for Civil War trails. And don't forget your Goober calendar. Um, really appreciate if you order one. And we're going to be selling them through mid-January. All right. Stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and I'll do a follow-up video when this is completed. Thank you again for everyone that watches my channel.